Working Class is a 1985 Choi Hart comedy film, but also starring him. He plays Sonny, one of the side characters. We're following Yam. He's a blue-collar worker who works at a bakery. However, he loves to play soccer in the park for money, gambling. The two teams really go over hard on each other, try to cheat and win because they gamble with money. However, they get into a fight and they end up in the police station. So Yam loses his job. He meets a really beautiful woman at the gym as a side hustle where he is a punching bag for over-the-top jerk athletes. And we're also following Sonny, played by Choi Hart. He is got a beautiful wife, but he always has people come over, and his buddy Hing and him get fired from a mechanic shop after the fight and trip to the police station. So they have some interesting little mishaps with her not liking people coming over and interrupting her privacy and stuff like that. All of them converge when they all get new jobs at an instant noodle factory. And unbeknownst to Yam, the girl he's dating, May, she's actually the daughter of the chairman, and he doesn't know that his factory manager and the factory manager's cousin and the foreman are all corrupt. Whenever something goes wrong or they embezzle money, they blame it on someone else, and then they get one of the workers in trouble. However, Yam and the other two, they don't like each other at first. Then they become buddies when they start fighting back against the man and management, basically. This is a really nostalgic sort of movie. It came out a good 40 years ago, but it's still funny. It's got a tinge of romance. It's your usual plot of like slobs versus snobs. It's definitely very nostalgic in the sense that there was a time and a place where comedy movies were supreme in Hollywood. And not just Hollywood, I guess, all cinema. 80s, 90s, early 2000s, comedy movie could come out. It could make like a huge fortune for only like $20 to $40 million. And it just showcases the changing times of Hollywood. Comedies aren't really watched in theaters anymore. I mean, there's so many influencers doing comedy sketches. There's stuff on YouTube. There's people on Instagram and social media doing little skits, and then they end up getting shows. There's talk shows. There's sitcoms. There's comedy shows, and movies are now all on streaming. People don't really go to the theater for a shared laughing experience. But this is exactly the kind of movie that you'd watch after a long day at work, and you want to just unwind and watch, some people do pranks on people and defeat the villains and stuff like that. It's a very undemanding, simple movie with a pretty solid cast. I mean, Joy Wong is a delight. She's so beautiful, and the conflict is pretty funny because she's really rich and she's dating Yam, and he doesn't like it when a man relies on a woman too much. He doesn't like rich people, so she tries to hide her rich background from him for the whole movie. And then, honestly, there's some pretty funny set pieces, little jokes here and there, good cast. The Working Class is definitely almost like a time capsule of a different time. Definitely can be compared to like Uncle Buck or something around the same time frame. So Working Class is very enjoyable, and I give it a 6 out of 10.